As a fellow toy hunter, I rely heavily on Facebook. And my local Columbus Collectors group really helped me find these figures. Well, I am looking for the Holothon stuff. And Holothon is just round the corner, and I happened to find the sweet spot. I went to a local Target a little further away from my nearest Target, but I happened to find something undescribably awesome, which is the first Tulits Market. Something that I grew up loving, something I was forbidden to watch as a kid, something I think a lot of parents and families would agree it's pretty annoying, but I loved it. I still love it. It's one of my favorite things growing up, and one of my favorite things I have in my collection currently. And without further ado, let's introduce who I am today, taking a look and review at the brand new Neca Toys Holothon exclusive, notoriously. Ready for it? Ready for it? Ready for it? It's coming out. It's coming out alive. Saj, are you ready to show them what you got? Yes! Pee Wee Herman! I got myself a Pee Wee Herman, aka not Paul Stanley, Paul Rubens, aka Pee Wee Herman. I got him at Target for Holothon, and this is my one and only Holothon pickup. And this is just an excellent action figure, and I cannot believe I was able to pick up this amazing piece from Neca Toys. And his door apparently opens with this amazing little sticker, which we are going to remove here shortly, just so I can take a look at what that door will look like open up on camera, because I want to show you what the actual packaging of Pee Wee Herman looks like here. That's a really cool sticker. So yeah, once the stickers are removed, there's Pee Wee right here, it says Neca Toys. You just crumble those up and put them away. But there it is, Pee Wee Herman at the door. Oh, look at that. Take a look at the packaging now. Let's take a look at that. Okay, guys, so over here, we got this classic 1990s wallpaper going across the figure, which looks absolutely adorable. I just love this doorway. It really reminds me of Rocky Horror Picture Show. There's a Paul Rubens right here as Pee Wee Herman. You got Pee Wee Herman right here, and it has his sign that says Neca Toys with his tongue sticking out. You got Pee Wee right here doing his iconic trademark walk. And then we got this window of Pee Wee's Playhouse with Terry the Pterodactyl and Fun, and the head sculpts here includes secret word cards and interchangeable heads and hands, apparently. Really cool. And this is all the people who are responsible for it. This is a product development from product development Randy Folk. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody here. Here's the card right here. Not the card. The QR code to find Pee Wee. That's at peewee.com. Neca Toys. And it's 2024. Pee Wee's Playhouse. All rights reserved. And Paul Rubens as well. So it's kind of a bittersweet piece. And also Pee Wee Herman on. And this is what the inside of the figure looks like. So I'm going to crack this thing open. And I cannot wait to see what this amazing figure is all. Lastly, before we open up this Pee Wee Herman, I want to mention too, I'm a little bit emotional because we lost Paul Rubens last year. And this is almost like a tribute to him. And Neca just absolutely killed it with his action figure. And it almost brings me tears of joy just knowing how much he has influenced me personally in being creative. And his Tilly side really has brought in a lot of bright in my day numerous times, from his movies to his television series. It just really brightens me to know that Neca just killed this figure. I can tell right away without opening up the piece. We're going to open up it, and I saw this first revealed at SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, and wow, I cannot believe it's all the way here. They showed the packaging at Toy Fair, and now it's actually hitting markets at Target and then later on in the line. So I don't know if it's a Target exclusive for how long, but right now, go get it if you can find it. I paused the video a little longer right here for the QR code. I even put that up there if you're hunting. Okay, that was a long intro. Saj, without further ado, let's crack open Pee Wee. I tend to showcase this all the time on my videos, but this is probably one of the coolest packaging that Neca has ever produced. This is no Velcro needed for this figure. It's all taped shut for this epic door of Pee-wee's living room entrance. So it's not really show accurate because it's double-sided, and when he's like outside, it's the inside it's red, and it's supposed to be white on the outside. So it's a little bit in show accurate, but the red just really pops with the pink in this figure. So Neca did a great job. Really cool, very collectors friendly though. And it's a little peephole for Pee-wee in the bubble. Check that out, guys. There's Pee-wee Herman in the... And check that out. This is the little more of a diorama right here for Pee-wee with behind the door, the window there, and the little flower singing, the little turntable thing right here, which is pretty cool, on his carpet here with some X's on here. This is a pretty cool diorama piece, but I'm not sure if I'm going to display it or keep it, but it's a really cool over-tray thing, and I bet Neca would actually give us the doorway eventually, and the other characters very, very soon in the line. And here's the drapes. Look at that pink and navy drape right here. That is one heck of a display piece. I might hold on to that. I don't know how I feel about keeping plastic. And that's Pee-wee. Out. Neca Toys is even including new packaging to cover up the little accessories now. So no worries about the peeling of tape, ruining the paint. There's no worries of twist ties except on the actual body of the figure. But there's no like twist ties holding the heads like you see in like the turtles. So very odd that Neca does that. You actually get the smell of Neca Toys all through this amazing piece right here. Oh, that smells so good. Here is Pee-wee Herman out of the packaging, and he just looks absolutely stunning. Before we take a closer look at Paul Rubens, let's take a closer look at some of his accessories. Pee-wee Herman comes with two different head sculpts here. The first one is his little silly tongue sticking out. That absolutely looks exactly like Pee-wee Herman himself from Pee-wee's Playhouse. Absolutely adorable. I love his teeth coming out of here. His eyes are just all wide and big and silly and cartoony, just like how he is in the show. And the paint apps just looks spot on, even in person, guys. It looks awesome. And here is his word of the day, screaming like, ah! There's his screaming word of the day head sculpt, which I really like this one too. But I think I'm going to put on this, if I can get it off, the smiling head. But I just absolutely love this one too, the shocked expression for Pee-wee Herman. Really cool, really nice. I love it. The eyebrows look really nice. Expression looks really good. They really captured a really nice portrait here of Paul Rubens, which is really cool. Look at this wide shot of his mouth. Look at that. Even has some of his makeup and facial hair added on this figure. So, yeah, it really looks like real skin tone. And it almost reminds me of Dracula. And guys, be very careful with these accessories. These are his words of the day, which is ultimate and the word Neca. And I'm sorry about the background noise too. But it says ultimate Neca figure right here, which is just really cool and it's super cute and simple. It almost reminds me of little bit of glossy paper you get off the printer store. So just be very careful with this fine paper of the Neca Ultimate. I thought they're little plastic things. They came on little shells, but the fabrication team did a perfect job on those. And then we got Terry, which looks absolutely adorable. This is the pterodactyl from Pee-wee's Playhouse, which they could have included Globey. I'm surprised we got Terry as the first one in this, and I forgot they introduced Terry within this set, and my dog's in the background. And she just looks absolutely adorable. I love the yellow for the claws of her, the black talons. A really nice dinosaur train kind of esque, Muppets kind of vibe for the Terry puppetry. And a lot of times in Pee-wee's Playhouse, it's the first show that uses stop motion, puppetry, and marionette work, and all cartoons and animation all in one to make this epic series. And yeah, same thing on the feet here, and the beautiful. And then we do have some ultimate hands here, guys, of Pee-wee. So we got some of his open hands with holding the word of the day, which is pretty dope. And we got another relaxed kind of holding hand, kind of come at me bro hand. We got the zany expression hand, which I really like. That one, another wide open hand. And the skin texture right here looks really nice on the wrinkles of the skin here. It looks really lifelike and spot on from Neca. And it almost feels like human skin in a way, which is very nice and smooth and buttery, just like you imagine a human skin will feel like, in an action figure skill at least. And then the long fingernails as well. And his other grappling hand for the word of the day. And his relaxed, beautiful other open hand too. So he just comes with ultimate hands and little words of the day. Just be very careful and don't let your cute little furry animals get near him. Okay, guys, here is Paul Rubens himself, Pee-wee Herman, Yes, this is Pee Wee Herman from Neca Toys, and they absolutely killed this spot-on head sculpt of him being serious. Guys, once again, I'm gonna apologize. The background noise is really unwatery tonight. There's a lot of water noises. I guess the word of the day is water noise. So spam water noise in the on the comments down below. And so this head sculpt, like I was saying, it's very nice and serious, almost like she's taking a picture of him. And on camera, you can kind of tell it almost looks like he's wearing stage makeup, which is really unique. And his eyes are kind of like cross-eyed and kind of like rosy with his cheeks, just like how you see Pee-wee in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, just calm, innocent, and lifelike and happy. His ears look really well done. It's probably the best action figure ear I have seen in a whole figure right here, which is really cool to see. That really nice likeness. I think it looks better on this side compared to this side. Either way, I think this looks better than this side. Leave in the comments on what side you'll be displaying this head on. And you got his beautiful black silk hair, which I forgot to mention, which is a nice crew cut. Nothing really special behind this nice buzzed head of Pee Wee Herman. His iconic red bow tie, of course, which is really cool. And he actually has his nice gray suit. Nothing very special about the suit besides the details of the fabrications. They're just absolutely spot on. It's a checkered suit. You can see the sculpting in the jacket itself, the tailoring on the buttons right here. It just looks very well done indeed. And Pee-wee is always in this one iconic suit every single episode. He's in this gray 1950s kind of milkman kind of inspired suit. And he also has some beautiful slacks as well. Not really textured there, but it does have the zipper and the button where the crotch is on the figure. So that's pretty cool. And Neca actually sculpted the pants, how properly pants are tailored and fitted. And he actually has his big arm, his big hands right here, as well as open hands, which is really cool. And he also has his socks, his white socks, and his loafers. And those are actually sculpted on very nicely as well. So yeah, Neca did a great job. A little bit dirty with the paint there. And then he got peg holes on the bottom of the feet. Fun fact, guys, when I was little, I used to, when I was not little, well, I think it was like 2 years ago, I think 2021, 2022, my grandparents took me to a bicycle museum where Pee Wee Herman's bike, one of his tiger bikes that got stolen from Pee Wee's Big Adventure, is actually in that museum. And I have a picture with it, and I actually touched the actual bike. And the actual filming location of that house is still up and relevant in California. So really cool. I'm a big Pee Wee fan, so you gotta know a little bit of everything about your favorite pop culture franchises. So starting off with articulation, here is the Terry articulation. Just be very careful, fresh out of the packaging. His head can look side to side like this. Nothing very special here. His wings can move up and down, just almost like a miniature like TMNT accessory. So just be very careful with the wings. I kind of like the wings kind of flattering like this. And the jaw does open up, which is really cool. Like all Neca figures have like articulated jaws and things. So the head can look up and down. So yeah, no waist swivel or anything. And no tail articulation, sadly. But it just kind of stays put just like this. And it stands up pretty well. So it's kind of hard to show you my angle of my palm and my hand of how it's actually standing. So that's cool. Okay, guys, I did forget to record a articulation segment for Pee Wee Herman. And I was filming the video last night, and I was watching the raw edited footage. This is Future Saj here, going over articulation of Pee Wee Herman with you guys. His head can really be interchanged pretty easily. It just snaps off, which I'm not going to do, but it snaps off pretty easily. His arms can move out about this much, guys. Really nice wingspan right here. Because he's wearing a tuxedo, his double jointed elbows kind of go about here for Pee Wee Herman. So nice double jointed elbows. He does have wrist pivot that goes up and it goes down. His legs can move about this much. And he does have double jointed knees, which is really nice as well. And then he also has beautiful ankle pivot. So yeah, there's Pee Wee's articulation. And he just looks absolutely spectacular, guys. Really nice figure. Wow, really nice. Okay, guys, so here is Pee Wee Herman all posed up. And he just looks absolutely amazing. He doesn't really stand up on its own, but this is just an excellent figure from Neca Toys. And I highly recommend you guys go hunt and get your Pee Wee Herman today. Just an excellent action figure. It's really fun. If you love Pee Wee's Playhouse, you would love how wacky and silly this action figure actually is. And I just love how he comes with so many expression and open hands. So yeah, just a very nice figure indeed. And the hands are actually on a hinge. So as always, I am Sasha the Boss, and please let me know in the comments down below if you guys picked up this Pee Wee Herman, and I really enjoyed this figure. So thanks, and I'll see you guys later for more. Bye-bye.